never separated. We're never divided, and they never left. They're still very much present in our life. I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from spirit side, because your loved ones are always with you and around you. And you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. You don't need a medium. They're with you, loving you, supporting you, guiding you, always. But I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel... Happy Wednesday. How are you guys doing tonight? As I'm waiting for you guys to log on, remember, fake profiles, I'll never reach out. I'll never direct message. I'll never solicit for a reading. So if you guys get anything, just know that is not me, okay? Just don't respond. Delete and block them, okay? We are live here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And Livy's here, and she's ready. Yes, I know, baby. You guys want to see Livy as we're waiting for you guys to log on? Yes, we got to come over here, sweetheart. Come over here. There we go. There she is. There you go. Is that good? You done? All right. All right, guys. I'm going to explain the process and how I work, and we're going to get started. You guys want to connect with your loved ones? My sister's in the background. She's underneath me. Jen, if you could say hi, that would be great. Dawn is recapping, and I believe Stacy, I just seen you on as well. And Allie is not able to be with us tonight. She is traveling. So if somebody would please go over to TikTok and watch TikTok, I would really, really, really appreciate that. So just kind of keep an eye on TikTok. We are going to go live after this platform. We are going live on TikTok as well. All right. So before we get started, guys, events, July 19th, we're back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. So July 19th, it's a Saturday, Anderson Winery. Those tickets, it's over halfway sold out, guys. So if you want to attend, grab your tickets. August 23rd, we're coming back to Whiting, Indiana, the Whiting Elks Lodge. And then again, that is October 23rd. Again, it's a Saturday. And then we're coming back to Fowler, guys. So if you're in the Lafayette area, I know those that were asking in the Lafayette area, in the Illinois area, in that region, we're coming back. October 25th, Fowler Theater in Fowler, Indiana. And then October 2026, next year, is the cruise event. That's the Harmony and Healing, A Voyage After Loss cruise event. All that information is on my website, firehouse.com. Okay, so if you have any questions about the cruise or any of the events, just go to my website, firehouse.com. All right, and if you can, please share the page. I appreciate it. All right, guys, and I know we're supposed to be getting some more storms, so hopefully the internet will hold and Olivia will be okay because she gets freaked out with storms. I don't know where she went. Oh, there she is. Right now, she's on a charging station. All right, so this process, mediumship, is about love. It's your love for your loved ones or love for you. So they're not going to come through and judge you and point fingers at you. That's not how this works, okay? So when your loved ones come through, how I work, they'll go back in the shared memory. This could be years ago, as well as current events. So you know that they're with you and around you. I do get names and dates, you guys. I could be off by the name, but not the initial it starts with or the name may sound like. So in other words, once we get you live on the phone, you're like, Teresa, that is my loved one's name. Remember, when your loved ones are coming through, they could be highlighting somebody still here living or themselves or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. I don't want to get stuck on names and dates. However, it's still part of the process. I encourage you, what you don't understand, write it down. Typically, 99.9% of the time, you will get it later. All right. As well as I'm known for random and quirky things, you guys. I love those things. You can't look it up or make it up, whether it's a shared memory from years ago or it's a current event going on in your life. You're like, why are they bringing that up? It's so random. Because it just lets you know, you guys, this is how much they see you. They're with you and they're around you. And also, once I get you on the phone, just be open because that loved one that's coming through could bring through another loved one, and or you could be passing along a message to another family member, a coworker, boss, because we're all connected. Easy enough, you guys? So on this platform on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, this is spirit led. Okay. So in other words, I will get information. A loved one's already connecting. I'll get information. I'll give you the information. You have to understand all of it, not some of it or part of it. Unless you feel like it's for somebody else, then let me know that in the chats. Okay. Um, but you have to resonate with everything that's coming through. And then I just hone in on who I'm with and we'll get you live on the phone. It's that easy, you guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay. I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He makes me feel contemporary to you. So when I say contemporary to you, it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother in law. He makes me feel, I know this is a motorcycle accident. So he made his transition. There was a motorcycle accident. I do know this. So again, guys, when I say contemporary to you, it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother in law, even an ex brother in law, just your age, your generation. So above you would be like a father energy. Below you would be like a son. I'm getting it right next to you. So again, brother, brother-in-law, cousin, friend, but your age, your generation, guys. I know this is a motorcycle accident. He's making reference to the motorcycle accident. And he's also making reference to the there's a black leather coat because he's making reference like you have this black leather coat. I also know December or the 12th of any month is important because December is the 12th month. So it's the 12th of any month or the month of December. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. This is how he makes me feel. And I know he also makes me feel like mom is still here living. So he's highlighting mom, but the mom energy like his mom is still here living. I feel like he's also referencing a sister. There's a sister connection. So let me recap real quick, you guys. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you. Husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, even an ex-brother-in-law. I know this is a motorcycle accident. He makes me feel like he made his transition and it was by a motorcycle accident. He also makes me feel I feel like mom is still here living because he's highlighting the mom energy that's still here living. I also know December or the 12th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Remember, guys, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. All right. And I also know that you have his black leather coat because he's making reference to the leather coat. All right. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, leather coat. I'll hone in on who I'm with and we'll get you live on the phone. And guys, please don't give any additional information in the chats, okay? Because once I get you live, I want it to be organic. Let's see here. And if you're new and this is your first time being here, thank you for being here. Guys, this is a beautiful, great community. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Somebody will answer you. Aubrey Frame, can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? So Aubrey Frame. Okay. I'm double checking my number because I've called the wrong number a couple times already. Here we go.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Aubrey.
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Sorry, you sound a little funny.
Oh, Okay, can you hear me good? Oh no, not again. Can you hear me?
You sound like a robot.
I do. Okay, Aubrey, I'm gonna call you right back. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna call you back. Okay, bye. Okay, so let me reconnect my Bluetooth. Thank you guys for being patient. All right, here we go.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Aubrey.
Oh, that is so much better.
It's so much better. Oh, fabulous. Okay, is it okay if I work with you live?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He makes me feel contemporary to you. So when I say contemporary, it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law. He makes me feel he made his transition. It was with a motorcycle accident. Does that resonate so far?
Yes.
Okay, he's also referencing Aubrey December or the 12th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Yes.
Okay, and then he's also making reference to the mom that's still here living.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's showing me the black leather coat, Aubrey. You have that coat?
I know what he's referencing. Yes.
Okay. And then also he's highlighting the sister. So I know there's a sister connection as well.
Yep, that would be me.
That would be you. Okay.
Mhm.
Now hold on a second. Where's the young boy or the son? The young boy still here living. So this would be like a son or the grandson.
Um, he had 2 sons that he adopted.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you understand how he's coming through and how he's highlighting this. I'm also hearing what sounds
Mhm.
like Chris or Chrissy. Chris. There's that sounding name.
Christy would be his sister.
That's
His
his
other
sister.
sister.
Okay. Again, know
Hmm.
how he's coming through. Now, I have this fun banter back and forth with my sister. I always say that, I'm the favorite. No, she's the favorite. We go back and forth. He's making me feel this. Like that fun banter, like, no, I'm the favorite, or you're the favorite. No, I'm the favorite.
Yes.
You would understand that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I know this is random and quirky, but they do bring up food, which I love. But what he's showing me, it looks like a marshmallow fruit salad thing.
My mom makes a dish every year, like in the summer, and it has marshmallows and fruit in it.
Okay, as long as you understand how he's coming through. Okay, so maybe ask mom either she is making this or she was actually thinking about it.
I bet you she was
Because
too. I'll have
even
to ask.
even if you're thinking about it or mom's thinking about it, they will bring this up because they do know your thoughts. But there's no judgment around that. But they do know your thoughts. And he's also making reference to like actual photography, not like a phone camera, but like an actual camera photography.
um, Not me. My husband is really into it, and he's been talking about getting a camera. He's printed out some photos that he's taken of like ships and stuff, and he has talked about that.
Okay. It's just your brother's way of coming through and he's highlighting the conversation that you're having.
Okay.
Right? And then he's showing me the young girl and he's showing me stars around her. Like, like stars.
um, we actually found out after his passing that he has a young daughter that none of us knew about, even him included.
Well, he knows now because he's
Yeah.
making reference to the young daughter. That's why he's putting stars around her.
Oh.
So he does know. So you were part of this young girl's life?
Yeah, we just met not even a month ago.
Oh, fabulous. I feel like what he's showing me is Wisconsin.
That connection I do not know.
I'll leave it there with you. You'll get it
Hmm.
later, okay? And
Hmm.
I feel like it's connected to this young girl. Okay,
There's a lot I don't know about her, so
okay, I'll leave
it
it
very
there.
well.
And he'll never
Yeah.
come through and give me information that you're not gonna know or be able to find out later. So kinda just jot that down and even if it's months from now.
Okay.
Okay. And then he's also referencing mom has his wallet. He's making reference to his wallet.
My mom and I were just together this weekend, and she was going through her wallet and found his ID in her
In
wallet.
her wallet. That's fine because he's making reference
Yeah.
to the wallet. Okay.
Yeah. His ID is that she's still holding on to it in her wallet.
Okay. And I don't know if mom is on or if you're able to pass along a message, but if mom's open to this, would you be able to let her know that he's coming through and saying, highlighting her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. My friend, do you have
He's a
any
mama's boy.
he's a mama's and he's a favorite. Before I let you go, again, I love when they bring up food, but he's showing me pork and beans, Aubrey.
Pork and beans.
Like, you know how you cut up like hot dogs and put them in pork and beans?
Yeah. Also not sure about that one. I'll have to ask my mom. She's the foodie.
Find out. I'll uh, I'll leave that there with you. You can find out later. My friend, do you have any questions?
Um, no, I don't think so. We just recently found out that we are expecting, and we know that it's going to be a boy, and um, I
Before you
just kind of want to know how he feels. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Before I was gonna say it's a boy because he's making me feel that. He also makes me feel like his name is handed down. Does that resonate?
Yeah, I was gonna say we think we're gonna use his first name as our boy's middle name.
Okay. He knows this.
He knows that, and
He
he's okay with it.
absolutely he's okay. He wants you happy.
Yeah.
And
He went by a nickname of his first name, so he didn't quite like his first name.
okay, no, he's highlighting this. So he wants you happy. If it makes you happy, absolutely it makes him happy. He's highlighting this. So yes, he's happy. Now,
Good.
what I'm being shown the number 6, so I know there's a 6 connection. So are you like 6 weeks, 6 months? 6.
Um, 6 oh, my
Or
husband just said 6 months till baby's here.
6 months until the baby's here?
Yep.
Okay, because your brother's saying 6, like the number 6. So now 6 weeks, 6 months, but he's saying the number 6. So again,
Unless I have him on December 6th.
no, he's just saying 6. So just know again,
Okay.
he's just validating that he does know. And he's also showing me
Yeah.
suitcases. Aubrey, did you guys just come back from a trip or going on a trip?
Um, Not the fun kind of trip. My husband has a inpatient stay coming up shortly for seizures. So that's something we've been talking about, stuff that we're packing for his stay.
Okay. So just know that your brother's coming through. He's highlighting not just you, but also your husband. He knows what's going on. So there's lots of good vibes and good energy there.
Well, thank you.
All right, my friend. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you so much, Teresa.
You are so welcome, Aubrey. You take care, and I leave the love with you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye. All right, guys. Let's send her lots of love, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. No, she's really out. She's really, really sleepy now. All right, guys, I'm going to go off into another read. All right. I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness. So when I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother in law, even an ex mother in law, I know she makes me feel breast cancer. So I know this is breast cancer. So she makes me feel breast cancer. I also feel like she's been passed for some time. So She's been on spirit side for some time. I also know May or the 5th of any month is important. So May is the 5th month. It's the 5th of any month or the month of May, birthday, anniversary, or passing. Excuse me. I'm also hearing what sounds like this is either Jack or Jackie, Jacqueline, Jack. There's that sounding name. So guys, remember, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. So I'm hearing what sounds like this is either Jackie or like Jack, Jacqueline, Jack, Jackie. There's that sounding name. Okay. So the mom energy, when I say mom, mom, grandma, aunt, mother in law, or an ex mother in law, I know this is breast cancer. She makes me feel breast cancer. I know May or the 5th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. I'm hearing the name. It sounds like this is either Jackie or like Jack, Jackie. There's that sounding name. I know it's either Jack, Jackson, Jackie. It's that sounding name. She also makes me feel like she's been passed for some time. So I know that she's been passed for some time. She's also referencing 3 girls. So I know there's 3 girls. There's a connection to 3 girls. So either you're one of 3 girls or she has 3 girls. There's 3 girls. I do know this. Totally random too. This is important. And it's food. But she's saying potato soup, like homemade potato soup. So the mom energy that's coming to my awareness, you guys, she makes me feel breast cancer. I know this is breast cancer. So when I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, or even an ex-mother-in-law, I know this is breast cancer. I know May or the 5th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. There's 3 girls. So either you're one of 3, she has 3. I know there's 3 girls. And she's also referencing this Jackie, Jackson. There's that sounding name, guys. Remember, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. And this is key, guys. Homemade potato soup. You have to know the potato soup. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, potato soup. I will hone in on whom with, and we'll get you live on the phone. So, guys, again, remember, you have to resonate with everything, not some of this or part of it, all of it. And I am totally being drawn to, where'd she go? April Flam. Where are you? April Flam. Can you put your number in the chats with the dashes, please? And like I said before, guys, don't give me any information. I want it to be organic when I get you on the phone. So April Flam. Can you put your number in the chats with the dashes, please? And guys, I am going live on TikTok. We are live here on TikTok, and I'm going to come over on TikTok after we're done at 9 p.m. Central Time. So in about a half an hour or so, and we'll dedicate time just to TikTok as well. Okay, here, hang on. I'm double checking my my number. All right, here we go.
Hello?
April?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Hi, Teresa. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I have a mom energy coming to my awareness. So anytime I feel like a motherly energy, it could be like mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex-mother-in-law. I know as she's connecting with me, April, she makes me feel like breast cancer. So I know this is breast cancer.
Yes. It's my Aunt Franny.
Okay. And she also makes me
Yeah.
feel like May or the 5th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important.
Yes, I believe I'm pretty sure she passed away in May. I was 16 and I'm going to be 51 now, so it's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
you don't just jot it down. And then she also makes me
Yeah.
feel, I know there's the name like Jackson, Jackie, Jack.
Okay, so her husband's name was Jack. Her son's name is Jackson, and my sister, which I am one of three, is Jackie.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Amazing.
freaking out right now.
Amazing. And then April, she's
Yes.
also referencing 3 girls. So either you're one of 3 or she has 3. There's
Yeah.
3.
I'm one of three. I have 2 other sisters.
Okay. And out of the 3, 2 are similar, 1 is different.
Yes.
Okay. And then
Yes.
she's bringing up homemade potato soup.
Yes. Yes. My uncle used to make homemade potato soup all the time and broccoli soup all the time, potato and broccoli.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then would you
Yeah.
remember in the potato soup, it would be like bigger chunks of potato?
Yes. Yes.
Not real
Yes.
small like bigger chunks.
No, chunky potato soup.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
I'm
fine.
freaking out right now. This is crazy. Yes.
Okay. And then I also feel like there's a father energy coming to my awareness. When I say father, grandfather, uncle, or father-in-law, but there's a father energy. He makes me feel like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. April, does that resonate?
Yeah.
Okay. And this would be your father?
My father passed of lung complications. My stepfather passed from lung cancer, and my father-in-law passed from lung cancer all within the last 2 years
Okay.
or 3 years. So I
Okay.
don't know which one it is.
Let me get you there. I promise I'll get you there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and remember, all of your loved ones are with you and around you, and it's just coming to my awareness. But I want to say, anytime biological comes out of my mouth, I feel like I want to say biological father. So
Okay.
this would be your father.
Okay.
And
He passed 3 years ago, February. So
okay,
yeah,
and the number 16 is important, or the 16th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing.
that would be my mother's birthday, September 16th.
Okay, and that's connected to your father
Yeah.
because he makes me feel like
Yeah.
connection. Okay,
Yep.
and
Yep.
your your father's saying that you have his hat.
My sister, I believe, has it.
His hat, though.
No, shit. No, yes. Oh my God, did I just swear? I'm so sorry.
That's
I do.
that.
I have his um what a character. He had a Louis Vuitton hat, and I have it.
Okay, because he
I
makes me
have
feel like
it.
you
It
have his hat. You have his
I
hat.
do.
Now,
I do. Yeah.
April, that's a lot to go through in a
Yeah.
short amount of time. But that's a lot of
Holy shit, yeah. That's freaking amazing. And you read me like a month ago. And my little brother came through because he's passed on as well. And today's actually his birthday.
today.
So it's crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
today's his
amazing,
birthday.
amazing. And this is why I say,
Yeah.
continue to come back because, like, I don't remember our readings.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
You just
Then I'll
never.
be on TikTok in a little bit.
Okay, fabulous. And then April, you said your little brother had made his transition. As you were saying
Yeah.
that, I feel like a quicker, unexpected passing with the younger brother.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago yesterday that
Okay,
he
but you
passed
would
away, and
understand, like,
today's his birthday.
okay, again, just know how they're all coming through
And
together.
you just turned into a robot on me. I cannot hear you anymore.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, can you hear me
If
now?
you I can't hear you. No, you sound like a robot
Okay,
all of a sudden.
okay, April, I'm gonna hang up with you. I'm gonna call you right back.
Are you gonna try and call me back? I
I'm
can't hear you.
Yep, I'm gonna call you right back.
Call me back, Teresa.
Okay, I'm calling you right back. Ah, guys, I apologize. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, you were like,
No,
"Blah, blah, blah, blah."
it definitely be on my end. I don't know if it's from the storms that are coming in, but it's the Bluetooth
I
that's
got them too.
yeah, it's
Yeah, we got them too in the Carolinas right now. It's real nasty out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So again, just know how that your loved ones are all coming through for you. April, can I get personal?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Anytime your loved ones put me on a wave, I feel like you're going through a difficult
Yeah.
time, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically. Like I feel like this is a current thing that's going on. Is that
Yeah.
accurate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm
And
going through it right now, Teresa.
okay. This is their way of coming through. They're supporting you, they're
Yeah.
guiding you. And I'm gonna get personal again. They're making me feel like talk about
Yeah.
money, talk about finances. So what's the connection
Sure.
like with
Um, I am currently in a lawsuit with somebody, and oh, they're gonna pay. So maybe
okay.
that's what it is. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, just
Yeah.
know how your loved ones are coming
Yeah.
through. Again, they're supporting you and just validating that they do know what's going on. Okay.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
I'm also being shown this is interesting. You know the street
Yeah.
signs? I'm being shown the stop sign. So does somebody have
Okay.
that?
I'm looking at one right now. I'm literally standing outside in my driveway, watching the storms and looking at a stop sign as I'm talking to you.
Fabulous. Well, guess what? They're standing right there with you
That's
because
awesome.
literally I'm being shown a stop sign.
That's awesome.
Again, it's easy for me to say this, but you're gonna come out better than you were. I know you're in the trenches right now, but you're gonna come out better. It's all gonna work out for
Yeah.
you.
I'm a fighter. I don't give up. So yeah,
Yeah, never, never,
I'm
never.
fighting. I'm fighting. Yeah.
Okay. And then
I got this. I
and
know I do.
and also your father's bringing up Chinese food.
Okay. I just threw some out that I had in my refrigerator. I cleaned out my fridge yesterday and just threw some out.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
My friend, I love it. April, is there any questions I can answer for you?
Any other messages? Just that's all. Just any for maybe one of my sisters that are listening. Anything?
Are your sisters on?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Melissa. You've read her like 2 or 3 times.
oh my goodness.
Jackie, you haven't read yet. We're still waiting for you to read her. But
Hey, there was a
yeah,
shout out though, right?
it was a shout out, Jackie. Yeah.
You know, again, this is just their way of coming through. I'm not getting like really any other additional information. Just know that
Yes.
they are with you. They're supporting you, again, guiding you and loving you. Okay.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much.
Wait,
Yes, Teresa. Much love and light to you.
actually,
Yeah.
one more
What?
thing. I think what your father's showing me is a zebra.
A zebra. It could be that could be related to my sister Melissa. She could be sitting on her couch right now with her zebra blanket. Like
Find out,
seriously.
find out, and
Okay,
you can
I
let us.
will. She's in the chat. If
Oh,
she's in the chat right now, she'll be answering you.
okay, what's her name?
But Melissa, Melissa Ann.
Melissa Ann. Melissa Ann. What's a zebra connection, my friend?
She's got to know. Because I was over there today, and if I'm not mistaken, she had a zebra blanket on her couch. I was over there earlier today.
So yes, she's saying yes. So you
There
asked
you
about
go.
you asked
There you
about
go.
your sister, and then here's dad is saying the zebra blanket. So again, you're like, well, how can he be in multiple places at once? Because spirit's
Oh
multidimensional.
no.
They could be in multiple
Oh
places
yeah.
at one time.
Oh yeah. I believe that 100%. Yeah.
April, I leave the love with you, okay?
Yes, Teresa. Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate you.
you're welcome. You take care.
You too. Have
Mm,
a great night.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. All right. Bye bye.
All right, guys, let's send her lots of love, please and thank you. Okay. Somebody's asking, how do you get a reading or how does it work? Okay, so all my social media readings are free, you guys. So with that being said, remember, I'll never reach out. I'll never direct message. I'll never solicit for a reading. On this platform, it is spirit. We do go spirit led. I do go on TikTok afterwards around 9 p.m. Central Time. And sometimes I do spirit led. Sometimes I go direct as well. And if you want a private reading, in-person, phone, Zoom, and I also travel for mini groups too. All that information is on my website, firehousemedium.com. Also, I'm going to go over events real quickly before we go off into another read. Saturday, July 19th, we're back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. I believe those tickets are already halfway sold out, guys. So if you plan on going, grab your tickets. We're coming back to Whiting Elks Lodge, Whiting, Indiana, Saturday, August 23rd. So Saturday, August 23rd, Whiting Elks Lodge. And then we're coming down to Fowler, you guys. So Fowler Theater, October 25th. I know those were you're asking that were in like the Lafayette area, the Indy area, that Illinois area as well. We are coming back to Fowler. So that's the closest that we're going to be to Lafayette area, guys. So October 25th, Fowler Movie Theater. And then October of 2026, next year, is the Harmony and Healing, A Voyage After Loss cruise, guys. Again, all that information's on my website, firehousemedium.com. If you have any questions about the cruise, Amanda's information's on the website as well, and you could contact her. All right. So I'm going to go off and do another read, you guys, okay? And if you can, please share the page. Please. All right, guys. So I do have a father energy coming to my awareness. When I say father, father, grandfather, uncle, or father-in-law, even an ex, he makes me feel a head connection. So this would be like Alzheimer's, stroke, dementia. But I know this is it's head related. So I know there's a head connection. He's making reference to two boys or two sons or two grandsons. I know there's a connection to the two boys. So I want to say two sons or two grandsons or even great grandsons, but I feel like there's two boys, two sons. Also, again, guys, remember when I get names or dates, they could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with. I'm hearing the name. It sounds like Pat or Patrick or Patricia. There's a Pat, Patty, Patrick. I know there's that sounding name. So the father energy that's coming to my awareness, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, he's making reference to the head. So this would be like Alzheimer's, dementia, stroke, aneurysm. There's something that's head related. I do know that. He makes me feel he's referencing the two boys, the two sons, the two boys. So this could be the two sons or two grandsons. And he's also referencing, it sounds like this could be like Patty, Pat, Patrick, Patricia. There's that sounding name. Again, guys, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. Now, this must be a foodie kind of night. He's showing me, he's showing me Nutter Bar, like the nutty bars. What do you call them? Nutter Butters or those nutty bars. The chocolate peanut butter nutty bars. That's what he's showing me. I feel like that is a very current event. So the way he's showing me the nutty bars, I feel like it's a current event. So you'd have to resonate with this, you guys. Okay. So let me recap real quick. The father energy that's coming to my awareness, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law. He's making reference to the head. So this would be like stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, or aneurysm. I know this is head related. He also makes me feel I'm hearing the name. It sounds like this is like Patty or Patricia, Patrick, Pat. And he's referencing the two boys. So I know there's two boys. So the two sons or the two grandsons. This is a current event. He makes me feel either you just ate it or you had there's the nutty bars. I think they're called Nutter Butters or Nutty Bars. That is a current event, you guys. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, nutty bars. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. And guys, again, please don't give me any information in the chats because I want it to be organic when I get you on the phone. Yeah, who just ate Nutter Butters? Like this is a nutty bar connection. Hold on, guys. Let's see. I'm being drawn to Lori Olson. So can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? And while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna work on this Bluetooth. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys heard her grunting down there. Her life is so rough, let me tell you. All right, Lori, here we go. Maybe. Maybe. Hang on, guys. Thank you for being patient. Did we have storms last Wednesday too? Uh, For some reason, it's not going through. Hang on, Lori. All right, one more time. Let me try it. Yes, success.
Hello.
Lori?
Yes, this is her.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I love your energy. Thank you.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Is it okay if I work with you live?
You sure can.
Okay, so I do have a father energy coming to my awareness. He makes me feel, I know there's a head connection, like stroke, dementia, Alzheimer's, or an aneurysm, but I know this is a head connection. Does that resonate so far?
Yes.
And then he's making reference to the two sons or the grandsons.
Yep.
And then also there's a Patrick or Patricia. There's a Patty.
This would be my husband's grandfather.
Okay.
And him and his brother.
Oh.
And he had a daughter named Patricia, or he would call her Patty.
Okay. And then do you also I feel like this is a current event, Lori, but there's a connection to the Nutty Buddy bars.
Yep. My grandson got a hold of Nutty Bars earlier.
That's why I feel like it's like a real current event. Also, he
got a hold of them, and it was not pleasant.
Okay. Also, he's bringing to my awareness a mom energy. So I know there's a mom that's passed. Okay.
Yes.
As that motherly energy is connecting me with me, I know that there's a cancer connection. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay. And there's also I feel like there's a blue butterfly tattoo.
Blue butterfly tattoo.
It's on.
Well, I've got tattoos.
It's on the leg or near the ankle.
Nope, doesn't resonate, but I can check that out.
Yep, just jot that down. That's what I'm being shown. It's connected to the J. There's a J name like Jennifer, Jenny, Jessica. There's a J name. Still here living.
Could it be Jeff?
No, I feel like it's female. Still here living. There's a J. So remember this butterfly tattoo that's on the or near the ankle, or it's on the leg. Okay. I do know that it's connected to the J name. So like Jenny, Jennifer, Jessica. There's a J. Still here living.
I have a Jessica who is a cousin.
Okay. Just know how this is coming through, and I know there's a blue butterfly. I feel like it's like near the ankle. I know it's on the leg.
Yes. Okay.
Again, just know how that's coming through. All right. I also know, Lori, right. September or the 9th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
That would be my cousin Sue, who passed. Her birthday was September 26th.
Okay. Just remember this blue butterfly, this connection with the J name. What you don't understand now, typically you'll get it later. Okay. Those are the best when you find out later.
Yep.
And then also, was it mom that enjoyed Elvis Presley music?
Yes.
Okay, because as again, as that
Oh,
motherly
I
energy.
just got goosebumps.
What's that?
I just got goosebumps.
Okay, so this is this mom energy that's coming through, correct? That's the Cancer connection.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm also being shown vinyl records, so the actual vinyl, like the old records from back.
Oh my gosh. That would be my mom. She had so many vinyl records. Plus, I just gave one of my besties a vinyl record of Fleetwood Mac.
I love that. Perfect.
I just got it for her at a yard sale for $2 and perfect condition. I mean, oh my gosh.
I love that. And then as
Oh,
as
I am just getting goosebumps all over the place.
oh, I love it. I call them thrill chills. So
Yeah.
that just means that's your loved ones. That's their energy. That's what you're feeling.
Yeah, you've read me before with my stepdad because of Gilligan's Island.
I don't remember that, but that's okay. But don't tell me anything else because I want it to be organic for you. I don't remember. I really don't remember that. um, now hold on a second. I'm still with this motherly energy. She's making reference to like an eye surgery or an eye.
Yep, yep. She had cataract surgeries. That would be my mother-in-law, and she had cataract surgeries.
Okay.
And her birthday was just yesterday.
Oh, okay. And there's
Yep.
like either like a husband or brother that's passed for you.
I have a brother, but I don't know if he's still living or not.
Okay.
Because
So
I've been trying to reach him or get a hold of him and nothing.
okay. So this is what I'm getting, and you can find this out later. I do feel like there's like a brother, so it could be like a brother, brother-in-law, husband, even an ex-husband. But I'm getting it like your age or generation. I feel like there's a
Okay.
quick or unexpected passing. That's how it's coming through. Just jot that down.
Okay.
Write that down. And
I will.
Lori, there's a blueberry connection. I don't know.
Oh, I craved blueberries for my first son. That's all I ate was blueberries.
Okay, my friend. I love it. I love your energy. Lori, do you have any questions I can answer for you?
I do not, but all I know is this is just really cool.
And remember, it's out of their love for you. This is why they're coming through. All right. So just know that they're with you.
I know they are. I know they are.
Okay, my friend. Any questions?
No, not at all.
All right. I leave their love with you. Okay.
Thank you so much, Teresa.
You're welcome. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Let's send her lots of love, please, and thank you. Okay. All right, guys. So remember, events Saturday, July 19th. We're back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. August 23rd, Saturday, August 23rd, we're coming back to Whiting's Elks Lodge in Whiting, Indiana. And then October 25th, we're coming back to Fowler Theater, you guys. And then October of 2026, that's the cruise event, the Harmony and Healing, A Voyage After Loss. Again, all that information's on my website, firehousemedium.com. All right. We have about, like 10 minutes left. So I'm going to randomly pick somebody. So here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, hang on, TikTok. If you're loyal and I've never read you, put loyal. And I've never read you guys, put loyal here in the chats, and I'll just randomly pick somebody. We'll get you live on the phone and give it a go. I can't guarantee you that we can make a solid connection, but we'll see what happens. Ashley King. Ashley King. Put your number in the chat with the dashes in, please. So Ashley King. I'm just making sure I have the right number. All right, here we go. Maybe. Oh, what's happening? What's happening with this technology tonight? Ugh. All right, Ashley, hang on. I'm going to give you a call back. Hang on. All right, here we go. Yay.
Hello.
Ashley.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, you connected to my Bluetooth.
Oh, oh, good. Okay, that's okay. We're here live now. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and I never read you before, never sat with you.
No, never before.
Okay, so don't say anything just yet, Ashley. Just for the sake of time, I'll ask you who you want to connect with, just for the sake of time. But I'm already feeling a loved one. Is that okay? If I work with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do have a motherly energy coming through for you. So when I say mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, I do feel that motherly energy. I also know, Ashley, February or the 2nd of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Does that resonate so far?
Yes.
Okay. She also
Yes,
makes
it
me.
does.
She also makes me feel, Ashley. I know there's a connection to like working in the healthcare field and the nursing field.
Um, that I'm not.
Or like
They
therapy.
didn't. I went to nursing school.
Okay.
I don't work in the health field right now.
Okay. Are you
So other than that, I'm not really
you
sure.
are you thinking about going back to that?
Probably not. No.
Okay, that's fine. We're not making you go back. So just know
Yeah.
how she's coming through, but she makes me feel like nursing field or healthcare field. And just remember how she's coming through and who she could be highlighting that's still here living. But I know there's a healthcare
Right.
field or nursing field. And I also feel like going back to school, Ashley. Are you like continuing education or going back to school?
Right now, no, I'm not.
Okay, who is?
Yeah. My daughter, she's 2. Well, she'll be 3 next week, but she starts preschool in August. One of my best friends, she just started going back to college pretty recently too.
Okay.
Maybe.
Is there a Betty or a Beverly connection? Like that sounding name?
My grandma had a best friend named Betty.
Okay. I know I'm connecting with you. And just remember, like this healthcare field, we're not making you go back to school, and we're
Yes.
not making you work in the healthcare
Right.
field because I know that's what you
Yeah,
went
I
to school for.
graduated. I'm just not working there. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We're not making you do that. That's not. But just know how she's coming through. She's highlighting this, and she's also saying congratulations on the vehicle, Ashley. So, did you just get the new vehicle?
My husband got a new car a couple months ago.
Okay, because she's saying congratulations on that, and then she's also showing me a black vehicle.
My vehicle is black,
Okay.
and hers was too. Well, depending on if it's the grandma I'm thinking of, she had a black vehicle.
Is this the same grandma that wore a little bit of like this is either like lipstick or chapstick, but like very little makeup or no makeup at all?
She hardly ever. Both my grandmothers, they hardly ever wore makeup.
Okay.
My one grandma, she would wear lipstick occasionally.
Because I'm trying to I'm narrowing them down
Yeah.
for you. So because she makes me feel like just a little bit. Okay, wait. Where's Katie connection?
My brother's girlfriend's name is Katie.
Yeah, still here living.
Yes.
Okay, and the grandma
And if it's the grandma I'm thinking of, they live in her house.
that's how she's getting me there. So that's the grandma
Yeah.
that's coming
Okay.
through. Does that make more sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, and totally fine. She's good. I kind of grandma have a sense of humor. Do you remember like this like dry, funny sense of humor with grandma?
Um, Not so much with her, but my grandpa did, who she was married to. They would kind of bicker a lot, and he had the real dry humor, and he was always like kind of nagging her with it. And she always, I don't know if it really bothered her, but she always acted like it was bothering her.
That's fine. And this is the
I
same
don't
grandma
know.
that's connected to this home with Katie or Caitlin.
Yes.
Okay. Again, just know how they're coming. He could be coming to my awareness as well, but just know how they're coming through. Okay.
hmm
I also know there's a Steve or a Steven connection. Stephanie, Steve.
Her brother's name is Steve.
That's fine. Just know how your
hmm
grandma's coming through. Okay. And then she
Yes.
also makes me feel like a crossroads. So, Ashley, are you in like, so in other words, are you making a decision? Like, do you feel like, oh, I could go one way or I go another? Like you're in the middle of making a decision?
Not really right now. I mean, I would say I'm kind of at a crossroads. I went to nursing school. I worked, a lot throughout my life, and whenever I had my daughter, I lost my job, and I've been a stay-at-home mom since. So I'm kind of toying with the idea of what to do next.
Okay, that's why she makes me feel like at a crossroads. Like there's decisions, or it's in your mind,
Yeah.
back and forth. Again, just know how she's supporting you and guiding you. Remember,
Okay.
this isn't. We're not making you go back to school or getting it.
Yeah.
Like that's not what this is about. Okay. Always at the end of the day,
Yeah.
follow your heart and gut.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, but just know that she's coming through and supporting you. Okay.
Of course, yeah.
And
Thank
then
you.
also, there's like connection to basketball.
I know my grandpa really liked basketball, but we weren't like really. No, my nephew plays.
That's where I want to go. That's where I
Yeah.
want to go
Okay.
because I know this is playing
Sorry, I had to
basketball.
think about that for a
That's
second.
okay.
Yeah.
No, you're in the hot seat. There's a lot to process. So what you didn't understand, just write it down. You'll get it later, my friend. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
You are welcome. You have any questions?
I know I brought up my grandpa. I
Mhm.
was like super close with him. Is anything coming from him?
Okay. And
If not, that's okay. I know you
that,
can't dial him up.
yeah, right. So this is the same grandfather that's connected to the grandmother that's coming through with the home, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did he make like, this is totally random and funny. Did he make like pig noises? Like oink oink noises?
He did, and that's funny. My daughter just learned how to do it too, so she does it all day long.
He absolutely is here and he's coming through, and it's his way of saying he's winking at you.
Yeah, he would make pig noises at us when we would eat.
Well, that's what you're getting from him right here at the moment, and I love that your daughter's
That
doing
sounds
that.
about right. Yeah, she turns 3 next week, so yeah, she's really every time she laughs, she makes pig noises.
So again, just know that that's the wink from your grandfather.
That sounds like him. Yep.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much for allowing me to sit with you.
All right, thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
you too. Bye.
All right, guys, let's send her lots of love, please, and thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are going to head over here onto TikTok and go live on TikTok and do some readings over there. So thank you to Jen. Thank you to Dawn and Stacy as well. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, the events and as well as in-person phone or Zoom and group readings, all that information is on my website, firehouse.com. So go there if you have any questions. Or if you have any questions, you could email one of us. So again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you for sure next week. And then head over to TikTok, guys. All right. I'm sending you guys so much love. See you over on TikTok.